Namaste, good morning, beautiful souls. It's Sheils here. I hope you're all keeping well and good and that you've had a really good week so far. And if you've seen any of my previous messages, I hope that they've resonated with you and given you a little bit of guidance or some comfort or some hope even. So, without further adu, let us jump in to see what message we're having from the lovely Angelic Tarot cards. Thank you, angels, spirits and guides, for connecting with us today and for giving the right message to the right people at the right time. So let's see what card we're going to have pull out today. Oh, that one's jumped out. So we have card number 14, Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. So, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and waiting for perfect timing. Look at the lovely energy on that card. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at his wings and, you know, shining his light as well. So, balance. So, do you have a good work-life balance? Are you constantly juggling things? So, it's all about making sure that you're not doing too much of one thing, that you end up getting burnout, or if you're getting a bit too is there such thing as too relaxed? I don't know. Oh, I've literally just gone straight onto the book. So let's have a look at the further message. So the angels are cautioning against making impulsive decisions or moves right now. Instead, take the path of moderation and balance in this situation. You'll experience better results by re-evaluating your current circumstances and changing your approach. If you acted impulsively in the past, you can heal and rectify things. And if you're considering making dramatic life changes, then this card asks you to approach those changes slowly and methodically. This card encourages you to work cooperatively with others and to see things from their point of view. Compassion and kindness are keys to successfully manifesting your dreams. Forgiveness also brings healing, which allows for new beginnings. Keeping a moderate pace, cooperation and blended ideas, self-restraint and finding the balance between action and contemplation, waiting for better timing. Archangel Zadkiel helps you remember who you are in terms of your true spiritual heritage as a child of God. So call upon Zadkiel to increase your self-esteem and feelings of self-worth and deservedness. Okay, so if you really have got a decision to make, it is saying just take some time, don't jump straight in. Working with others, you know, cooperating with others. This has actually happened to me in the last literally 24 hours. Been working on some technical stuff and being in a certain group, I've had help from two people I've never even met before, but are willing to help. So I'm really, truly grateful. You know what it's like with technology and things. Sometimes you've either got it or you haven't, and somebody just needs to point you in that right direction. So they've actually offered to do the work for me, but I do actually like to try and learn things for myself and do them myself so that I can just go forward and know exactly what I'm doing. So put a comment in the box if you have that same sort of feeling. So let's just take another look at the lovely energy of Archangel Zadkiel, and yeah, take that with you for the day. Remember, balance. Yeah, don't do too much of one thing and not enough of another. So let's move on. I'm doing the Archangel Oracle cards again today, so I feel guided to just pull a card from them, or maybe even two cards like yesterday. So let's see what message we have for everybody connecting. Thank you, angels, spirits and guides, for coming forward, and thank you, beautiful souls, for, you know, supporting me as well. Oh my, we have Archangel Zadkiel again, teaching and learning. Oh, what have I just said about being taught things and learning how to do things? Honestly, you cannot make this up. This is the synchronicities on things is amazing. So keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. yes, this is exactly what I'm doing. This is the technical things that I am doing is so that I can actually teach more and more people, hopefully like on their spiritual path, their journey, opening them up to, you know, what's out there, why we do suddenly get these nudges from the universe or from our guides, that we feel that there is more to life outside, outside of our bodies. We are spirit after all, and we have this energy that wants to connect. Some people have it from a young age and some people get it later on in life. So, you know, it does eventually come to us, and it's like a light bulb going off. So let's see the additional meaning on teaching and learning. So, you are a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Learning and teaching are linked in a perfect cycle in which information comes to you when you need it. Teach others about the topics that awaken your passions. The more you teach, the more your lessons are reinforced within yourself. Be open to sharing new ideas and learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too, so trust in your teaching and learning abilities. As your mind is one with the divine mind of God, you are an intelligent, wise being. Know that it's safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. So working with Archangel Zadkiel is the ultimate spiritual professor. He's patient, kind, and has access to all knowledge. He's widely known for his ability to help human memory function. And if you need to remember or memorize any information, ask Zadkiel to assist. Anything that you need to know, Zadkiel is glad to teach you, and just ask him questions in order to elicit his help. And sometimes Zadkiel uses Socratic methods of teaching, which means that he'll lead you so that you can learn for yourself. See, being observant of patterns in everything that you see, hear, and think is the best way to benefit from Zadkiel's teaching. I've actually got a story about Archangel Zadkiel. So when I was actually doing a marketing certificate back in 2009, I kept hearing his name and I wasn't aware of who he was. So good old Google, I went on there and I looked him up. And yes, he an archangel, and it was about teaching and learning. So yes, at that time I was learning to do a professional certificate in marketing back in the day. So yes, he came to me to give me some help during that time, and I feel he's obviously come today to help all of us in opening up, but having a good balance of life. Don't overwork yourself and don't be too complacent either. You know, do open up and look to learn new things about your journey, your spiritual path. And obviously, yeah, coming in to this for the teaching and the learning. Wow, that is just amazing that these cards are coming. I shouldn't be too surprised because it does happen a lot. So anyway, let's have a look at the daily teachings today. Again, you know, the secret, the law of attraction is always teaching us things. So ask, believe, and receive. They are the 3 steps to use when you are trying to manifest things into your life or what you've been dreaming about. So just 3 simple steps to create what you want. However, very often the second step, believe, can be the most difficult one, and yet it's the greatest step that you will ever take. Believing contains no doubt. Believing does not waver, and believing is absolute faith. Believing remains steadfast despite what is happening in the outside world. So when you master believing, you have mastered your life. And to help you to get into that belief state, you just imagine that you have got what it is that you want right in that moment. Okay, you just have to have that faith that it's there for you, it's coming to you, it's already on your timeline, so you can quantum jump into your timeline. If you do a meditation and just imagine yourself going and meeting that, maybe that version of you with that object that you desire, or whatever it may be, but it's out there in that timeline, and know that it's on its way to you. Okay, you don't have to ask how or know how it's going to come, but it is on its way. There may be some steps that you do need to take to manifest some things, you know, like you may need to actually have a job or something if you do need to buy something, but it is out there. Okay, so yeah, ask what it is that you want, and have faith, knowing and believing that it is coming to you. It has worked for me so many times. It's just knowing that whether I've gone for a job interview and really wanted a job, I've acted as if I've had the email or the phone call to say that I have received, I am being offered that job, and so I have that little happy dance and excitement. Create your own happy dance, knowing that things are on their way to you, and then just receive with open arms and an open heart. And as long as what you're trying to manifest is not going to hurt anybody else or step on anyone else's toes or anything like that, it will come, because you don't want to be wanting something that can create karma. Okay, you don't want it to create anything negative. Stay positive, ask, believe, and receive with that open heart, and enjoy your manifestation. Let me know in the comments if you have done any asking, believing, and receiving. What is it that you had really wanted to manifest, and you may have thought, oh, it's too big, but it's come to you anyway. Okay, so I'd love to hear about that. So we've literally got just the Think Yourself Happy cards. I've got 2 left, so I'm just going to grab that one. Okay, so now it's all about making some plans. Okay, making plans with friends, making plans on your own. These don't have to be big to be meaningful. It could be a coffee on a park bench with a friend. Anticipation is an important part of your happiness. So make some plans. Get your diary out. In fact, get your diary out. Schedule your day. Plan your days. Plan your weeks ahead. Because when we do have some plans and it's written down, we're more than likely going to fulfill that part of the action. Okay, if it's set there in pen on paper, we will do it. If we just keep making plans and things in our head, and then something else creeps up, we're not going to do it, are we? So do you know what? Because this is literally the last card of the pack, the Think Yourself Happy, it's about flower power. So we might as well do this today. So buying blooms and putting them in a room where you'll see them all the time is a surefire way to feel happy. Their pop of colour brightens your environment and your outlook. Okay, so go get yourself some flowers, or better still, admire the flowers that you may have just coming up in the garden. There may be some daffodils that are just coming up, crocuses are out, and so are snowdrops. But yeah, enjoy some flower, enjoy the smell of flowers, and be happy. That's all I ask. I ask for everybody that's here today is to just be happy. Have your balance. Do your teaching and learning, because we are forever evolving as human beings. We love to learn, don't we? I know I do, definitely. I love to learn new things, and I will learn that tech stuff. Trust me, I will nail it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If there's any topics that you'd like me to cover, put a comment as well, and I'll see what I can come up with. So with that, love to you all. Peace, love, and namaste. Have a great day. Until the next time. Bye for now.